I'm very happy to see so many people who came out on very, very short notice to protest what happened in the Mediterranean with the aid ship trying to bring supplies and medical supplies to Gaza, and the horrible killings that resulted when the Israeli commandos boarded one of the ships. And there's a lot of confusion in the news media, but the people who are standing here are not confused. And I thought that I should introduce myself. My name is Sally Jones. I'm a member of Peace Action of Staten Island, and also just a community person who is concerned about a lot of issues that we face here locally, but also trying to make the connections between the local issues and the international issues. So some members of Peace Action are here, and I think that we may have made some new friends and connections through my friend Hesham Al-Maliki. I'm really delighted to make these new friends. We are a chapter of Peace Action, and we have a group here with about 200 members. We do a meeting every 2 months, and there's a meeting coming up on Saturday, June 12th. And what we're hoping to do, one of the topics of our next meeting, which will be at the Staten Island Museum, is to discuss what a local issue, which is the establishment of a new mosque in New Dorp. And this is still in preparation, and with your emails we'll be able to let you know about the agenda. But we want to make the connections to the problems that we have on a local issue, and on a local basis, to the international problems that we face as a country. We need to learn how to treat all human beings equally around the world. And I think that what some of the signs here are just say it all. Food and toys are not weapons. Aid workers are not terrorists. And we should not cover war crimes, whether they're by the Israelis, by the United States, by any country. We should not cover up war crimes, and that is, we need to be consistent. We should not be hypocritical. And this is something that young people recognize right away when they see hypocrisy. They see it right away. And we want to have the eyes of a young person who sees things as they are. When something's wrong, it is wrong. And the killing of those aid workers who were delivering aid to people who need it, that was wrong. And at this point, I'd like to introduce Hesham, my friend Hesham Al-Maliki. He has been involved with a lot of activism around issues in the Muslim community on Staten Island and around.
Good afternoon, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, Sally. I want to give another side of the story that is not in most media. For about 3 years, 1.5 million human beings were under a blockade, under siege. No food, no water, no medicine could come into them, to their aid. Their fault is that they are Palestinians. They want to live free. What happened with this latest incident is a group of people who work on humanitarian aid wanted to get some food and medicine and toys and building materials to the people who are blockaded in Gaza for 3 years. They took a few ships, small and big, and sailed on the Mediterranean towards Gaza. While they were in international water, 80 kilometers off the coast of Gaza in the Mediterranean. What does it mean, international water? That means that anybody, any ship can be there with no problem. The international law defines that any country has a 20-kilometer or a 20-mile distance of water at their border. These ships were 80 kilometers in the Mediterranean. They were hijacked by the Israeli military. They jumped the ships, they killed 10 aid workers, and they took the rest hostage, including the ships, to the state of Israel. Until now, I think they started releasing the people, but not all of them are released. These ships were carrying food, water, medicine, building supplies. No weapons were in these ships, no matter what Benjamin Netanyahu would say to you. In the video of the Israeli military that they released, there was one knife and one metal bar, not thousands like they claim. And if they have proof, put it out. Show the video to the people. As a matter of fact, the video that could prove they're lying from Al Jazeera correspondent on the ship is confiscated by the Israeli military. They don't want to release it. If you have nothing to hide, why not release that video? Okay? So we are here calling on our congressman to speak up against this international terrorism. Israel committed a crime in this case and in many other cases. We don't want the same policy of the United States of blind support to the state of Israel.
Yeah.
We are not protesting the congressman yet because there is no statement came out of him. But it's been customary that the United States Congress is some sort of an Israel lobby in itself. Almost 80% of Congress people, regardless what the matter is, they sign petitions in support of Israel, right or wrong. So we're calling on our congressman to issue a statement condemning this international terrorism and piracy. And we ask the United States Congress not to keep supporting with money and weapons that keep children hungry and under siege. Thank you.